guys, welcome to today's Big Brother 18 updates and spoilers. Our house guest today is Lillian Lemon, or is it Lyman? I tried, but thank you so much for your support. I hope you enjoyed this season. I can't believe this is the second to last day. Actually, I can, because this season's been going on forever. Am I right? Alright, so if you missed it yesterday, Big Brother let the house guests know all about the fall season of Big Brother, which will be starting a week from tomorrow. Big Brother Over the Top. So, it was kind of interesting to see how upset some of them were, especially Nicole. She was all like, wait, what? She's realizing they're not going to be relevant for very long after the season's over. Also, I think she was a little upset because they showed them a preview. I think it was that commercial where they're all like, wham, they're like, don't worry, there's a new season. That one. And she saw Hayden in it, and she was like, oh snap, that's Hayden. Okay, so anyway, Big Brother also gave them a blackboard and some paint markers to leave messages for the new house guests, so it took them a while to divide the board up into 3 sections, but eventually it was all done and they all left their messages. So let's go through them a little bit. First up, we've got Captain Camo's pointers. Now, of course, this is all from James. So I'm not going to read all of the stuff that they wrote, but I'll give you, like, the highlights. So he said, stay out of fights that you're not involved in. Get into showmance with someone who's good at competitions. Wash your hands after you use the bathroom so you don't get called out like Paul. And throw 75% of the competitions. I don't know about that. But I think he also plugged his Facebook and his Twitter. They don't have internet in the house, James, remember? Did you not just stay in this house for like 90-something days? There's no internet access there. But also, next we've got Paul's friendship tips. He drew like skull and bones, and he was like, you're gonna cry, or something like that. And then he said, drop your ego, be yourself unless you suck, F showmances, call people out, it's fun, and always remember, friendship, of course. Alright, and then last but not least, we have Nick's daily reminder. She's all like, breathe, be you, that's what got you here, make the best of every situation. Play Big Brother, not Big Baby. Oh, I'm so over that phrase. And have the time of your life. Wow. You know what my advice would be? Talk less. Smile more. Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for. Hamilton. Boom. All right. So then, last night, Nicole and Paul were out on the hammock. They were talking about how they're going to the end together, of course. Blah, 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 blah. We'll see about that. Meanwhile, we've got James by himself in the safari room. He's all, what's up, America? He's addressing the live feeders again. The last few days we've seen him do this. He's like, I'm in a really good spot. I'm going to the finals. I got all these jury votes. And now he's like, well, looks like your boy may have botched it up. He's not feeling so confident right now, especially after that conversation that he had with Nicole the other day. I talked about it in yesterday's spoiler, where she was like, I don't think I'm going to get many jury votes against you. And he was like, oh, shit. So now he's like, I'm pretty sure that Nicole and Paul are taking each other to the final 2. They don't want to take me because they know that I've got a lot of friends in the jury. He says his downfall this season was not getting any blood on his hands, and he thinks that if he did get to the final 2, that would help him get a lot of votes, but it doesn't matter if he doesn't get there. You know, you got to get there first. So then he's saying, you know, he's going through the shoulda, woulda, couldas. He's saying he should have done a lot of things differently. He should have voted out Nicole and gone to the end with Corey, which is really funny because the other day Nicole was like, I can't believe you voted out Corey when he had your back. And I was like, wait, who was he up on the block against? He was up against Nicole, remember? It was Nicole and Corey, and James voted out Corey. So she was basically saying, you should have kept Corey. Wow. Alright, so anyway, saying he tried his best, he made it to Final 3, but just wasn't in the cards for him this season, and now he feels how Vanessa felt last season. Which I don't think is necessarily true, because I mean, from my point of view, I think Vanessa would have been a much worthy winner, more worthy winner than James would be. Yeah, but anyway, there was more speech practice yesterday from Paul and Nicole, and honestly, it looks like all is not lost for James. So, Paul, he was preparing one speech to go against Nicole in the final 2. So he is definitely planning on taking her if it's up to him. However, Nicole was preparing 2 different speeches, like 2 different takes on it. And the only way she would make it to the end with James is if she was going to take James. So it looks like if she wins that final HOH, she's going to be taking James, even though she basically told him no. So I'm thinking she's doing this for a few reasons. I mean, keeping James out of the loop. Number 1, she wants James to be caught off guard if she does win and take him, so that he's going to be all flustered when it's time to give his speech, when he's answering questions from the jury. She doesn't want him to be prepared. Also, she doesn't want to tell James that she would take him, because if that got back to Paul, he would be pissed, and there's still that chance that Paul is going to be making the decision, and Nicole wants to make sure that he would take her. So that's pretty sneaky. I gotta say, it's smart. You can't blame her, but wow, she's been talking all week, mad smack about James to Paul. So it's pretty crazy that she would actually take James to the end. And wouldn't that be even crazier if she did take James and he won? It could happen. All right, so anyway, last night the house guests said goodbye to the backyard. They're not going to see it again until after the finale when they do the backyard interviews. And then today, like, nothing really crazy is happening. So much more speech practice. I don't remember people practicing this much in previous seasons. Maybe I'm just, like, forgetting because it was, like, a scarring experience. I don't know. But I don't remember it. But anyway, tomorrow's the finale. Should be exciting. The Nolan twins are hosting Big Brother After Dark tonight. So if you're a big fan of Liz and Julia, make sure you check that out. And until tomorrow for the final spoiler of the season, much love.